Okay, let's find this derivative, and then we will find the equation of the line tangent to the graph at x equals 2. So I can see already that this is going to be a product rule because that's being multiplied. So the product rule says leave the first term alone times the derivative of the second term. Well, the second term is going to be a chain rule. So the shortcut way says bring the power down, leave the inside alone, subtract 1 from the power, times the derivative of the inside. Well, the derivative of negative x would be -1. Then plus, leave the second term alone, times the derivative of the first term, which would be 2x. And from here, it's just a bunch of weird algebra stuff, so I'm going to end up with a -4x squared and 3 minus x to the third power plus 2x and 3 minus x to the fourth power. Now from this step, all I'm going to do is factor some things out. So I'm going to factor out a 2x and a 3 minus x cubed. Okay, so all I'm doing is factoring that out. So in this piece, I would have left a -2x, because -2x times the 2x gives me my 4x cubed. And then in this piece, I've already taken a 2x and 3 of the 3 minus x's out, so I just have left a 3 minus x. And then from here, notice I can combine like terms. So that's going to be -3x plus 3. Then out of this last piece, I'm going to factor out a 3. So that leaves me -x plus 1, because I factored out a 3. I'm going to multiply 2x times 3, which gives me 6x, 3 minus x cubed, and I just turn this around as 1 minus x. And so this is how the final answer is written. So again, it just has to do with manipulating, once you find the derivative, manipulating it so you get it in a little bit better factored form. All right, so at x equals 2, if x equals 2, then I can plug in 2 into my function. So I get 2 squared times 3 minus 2 to the fourth power, and I get my y value is 4. So I have my 0.24. I can take this piece and plug in x equals 2 to get my slope of -12. So just plug in everywhere you see an x, plug in a 2 to get your slope. And so now I'm to the point I can do my y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. My y, I've already lost it, right there is 4. My slope, -12. My x, 2. And so I have y minus 4 equals -12x plus, because the negative and the negative is positive, 24. And then I add 4 to both sides, so -12x plus 28. And that would be my equation, my tangent equation line at x equals 2.